It was multiple choice. Do you have a private place to take a partner? Al answered, I sometimes have a private place. What's your private place, Al? Home.
It's kind of private.
Okay.
Nobody else there.
Describe your transportation. Al said, I drive a free truck from Prestige Ford. What is your favorite indoor activity? Al said, bar hopping. Have you ever lived or traveled overseas? Al said, yes, I have traveled overseas extensively.
Cancun does not count.
Well, over Gulf, overseas.
Oh,
You never go over water going to Cancun.
Well,
Over hill,
kinda,
over
just
dale.
A little bit, for about 30 minutes.
So you've been to Cancun. That's
Wow.
that's going overseas.
Jeez. Mr. World Travel.
We traveled, man. Come on.
Yeah.
You know, I'm selling.
Senior Frogs. Wow. This is exotic.
Tony
locale.
Roma's.
Yeah. McDonald's.
How would you describe your sense of humor? I'm the life of the party. That's true.
Okay.
How organized
And
are
the
you?
death.
How organized are you? I never know what I'm doing until it's done. That's pretty much right.
Yeah.
I am cheerful and realistic. If I could live anywhere in the world, it would be on a yacht in the Caribbean. You can't swim.
See? That was one of the choices. He had to pick
Yeah.
one.
Pick a great escape. Beach strolling along the Riviera. You can't swim.
Well, strolling isn't swimming.
What are you doing on the beach and on a yacht?
And the
Look at girls in
Riviera.
bikinis.
I love the water.
And the Riviera is nowhere near Cancun.
Describe the type of person you might be interested in meeting. The first thing I look for is pretty. But a sense of humor is important too. Even though the pretty girls are usually really high maintenance, I still end up with them. I'm a sucker for a bubble butt. It's good to know you're not real physically oriented there, Al.
Yeah, that would be shallow.
You didn't say anything about their character or I like honest women or nice women.
I said,
I like them to be pretty and have a bubble butt.
That's a deep man.
wasn't room.
What personal habits of others really irritate you? Dishonesty in a woman is not very attractive. Taking 3 or 4 days to return a call kind of annoys me also, but at the same time, don't call me 5 times a day either. Please have a life.
Amen.
Excuse
You're
me?
telling them
One of
to
the
have
two
a
of you
life?
should.
Yeah. Gives you something to talk about.
Yeah. Describe your personality.
Al gives the illusion that he has a life
Yeah.
because at 10, whenever we sign off, which
Yeah.
has never been at 10 anymore,
Right.
he's out the door before you can.
Yeah.
Bye, Al.
He's gone.
Like he's got something to do. He's got somewhere to go, somewhere to be.
He doesn't want me to give him anything to do.
He's a mover and a shaker.
The last couple of days, I just haven't had any sleep. And by the time about 10 o'clock, I'm like, oh, I'm tired.
You run out of the station.
You do.
You got
You're the first one to leave every day.
You got projects.
Last one here, first one to leave.
All right, I'll stay.
What virtues give you the most give you most of your self-confidence?
Stay.
I don't enjoy not doing something well,
You made a whole career out of that.
but I'm not afraid to try stuff.
That's true.
Yeah, there you go.
Actually, I do have a lot of confidence for a guy that really doesn't have any area of expertise. Man, reading that back, I sound like a real loser. If I could change one thing about myself, well, there are many things that probably we would suggest on that.
Oh, yeah.
What one thing would you change about Al, Kelly?
Oh, wow, this is going to be painful. Let me sit down.
Let me see. His initial approach to women, it's very, I think, just by observing that
Okay.
it kind of is threatening sometimes to women because he's like all over them immediately.
All right. Flake, what would you change about Al?
His willingness to share women.
Yeah, all right. And I would probably change his not his approach, but the things he looks for in a relationship. Because I as Gail has said many times, I firmly believe those are not the things that are going to make Al happy.
Yeah, he keeps thinking they are.
Yeah. But Al said what he'd like to change most is his shoe size.
Make it bigger.
He says, it's really hard to find really cool shoes in a size 13.
Brag, brag, brag.
Yeah.
It is,
I'm
man.
convinced that the word Versace in English means very small white man.
What joke book did you find that one in?
This is where you got to define your character and you make little small jokes.
What is your insight into
Designer dropper.
What is your insight into spirituality? I think a person's spituality
Oh, I missed spirituality.
Oh, my God.
is a very personal thing. But my little motto is party hard, pray harder. You never thought we'd see any of this, did you?
Nope.
What languages other than English do you speak? 6 beer slur.
God. I can't believe you haven't been able to find any really good women with this bio.
If you could do lunch with anybody, who would it be? Without a doubt, Jennifer Lopez. But maybe Ally McBeal. She could use a biscuit. What do you find sexy in a partner? Well, my two favorite colors are short and tight.
I've heard that before.
But if a lady is really sexy, she looks great in jeans, a t-shirt, and a baseball cap. A nice shape, a pretty smile, and a good attitude toward life helps. I just like sexy.
Oh,
I didn't put that last line.
Says right there.
you accidentally typed in a Y, didn't you? That was an accident, wasn't it?
His pinky slipped.
What type of music do you enjoy? Well, I like some of the current stuff. You know, Prince, Michael Jackson. I swear to God. Prince, Michael Jackson,
got new albums.
Marvin Gaye.
Best of.
He's been dead for 20 years.
Best of was just released by Motown.
A little of the hip-hop is cool at a club, but I wouldn't buy it.
I very seldom buy him.
Oh, no.
I want that Ellie. Ellie.
That's exactly the same thing a 30-year-old white woman would write down.
Where were you born? I love Mexico.
That's the answer?
No, it's where were you born and list some of the cities you've lived. I love Mexico. Cabo. Cancun is cool, too. Give me some clear water and nice beaches. You misspelled that, Al.
There's no I in beaches.
No. It's beaches,
And I'm a
man.
happy man.
It's beaches, man.
If you could pick one superhuman power, what would it be? Aquaman. I know swimming isn't really superhuman, but it'd sure be cool if I could do it.
That's good.
Now, you know a little bit of randomness is going to seep into this. Here it comes. Someone may want to say hello, but not know how to get the ball rolling with you. Ask a question that someone can answer in their first letter to you. Can I buy you a fish sandwich?
You saw that movie, didn't you?
No.
Leon the Ladies Man.
No.
Now, if you were asked, what are Al's lifetime goals? Lifelong goals. What do you think they are?
Successful businessman.
Anybody?
Because he seemed like an entrepreneur there for a little while.
To get as many beaches as I can.